Hi, I'm Yulia. If you're thinking of taking the GMAT exam but maybe feel overwhelmed by the sheer bulk of concepts that you need to master, I'll be more than happy to help you develop the necessary skill set to both improve your efficiency in preparation and boost your overall performance during the actual exam. Here's a quick overview of what you might expect from the lessons and how you can benefit from the course. A trip to any bookstore will prove that there is no shortage of written material on GMAT. Many of the textbooks on offer do prove invaluable in self-preparation. However, in my classes I prefer to use official sources exclusively, especially when it comes to covering verbal topics for which the quality of the questions is crucial. Therefore, the only book you must get for this course is the latest edition of the GMAT Official Guide. Once we exhaust all the questions from this so-called GMAT Bible, I recommend you move on to GMAT Quantitative and Verbal Reviews, both of which are official sources of extra questions. If you happen to have any other GMAT book, that's certainly a bonus, but it's not a necessity. The verbal section of the GMAT is generally considered the more difficult of the two. In fact, many of my students prefer to concentrate on honing their verbal skills during their prep course. I gotta be honest with you, there is relatively little I can do to improve your performance on the reading comprehension part of the verbal section. I normally try to cover as many passages as possible in class, but it ultimately comes down to how well you understand the passages that you encounter during the test. Therefore, more emphasis is placed on preparing for the sentence correction and critical reasoning question types. For these two categories, we try to outline a set of rules that can be further applied in a variety of situations, such that no question seems odd or unfamiliar during the test. Once you master all those grammar and reasoning concepts, you'll be able to save just enough time to read the 4 comprehension passages carefully and answer all the pertaining questions. As for the GMAT Math, we will cover all the topics that might be tested. But from my experience, the areas that people can relate to, such as rates, percents, and averages, are the easiest to brush up, however rusty they appear to be at first glance. It's the more abstract topics that many of my students are struggling with, number properties being the prime example. It's just not always apparent why 0 is an even integer, yet it's neither positive nor negative. Geometry is unanimously considered the easiest part of GMAT Math, so it normally takes the shortest time to prepare for. All in all, my aim is to make sure that when it comes to the test date, you've built up enough confidence to not be confounded by any of the questions that you'll have to face on that computer screen. I'm often asked whether I have a course outline that I stick to as the lessons go by. As I predominantly conduct private sessions as opposed to group classes, I do not normally follow a one-size-fits-all strategy. Lessons are instead tailored to suit each student's unique requirements. After the first few classes, we will focus on areas of weakness and from then on target these specific topics or question types. That way, each lesson is customized to ensure that students' time and efforts are spent as efficiently as possible. I hope you found the information useful. Should you have further questions, please visit my website for more details. And of course, feel free to contact me via text or email. However you choose to prepare for your test, I wish you to not only achieve your desired GMAT goal, but also enjoy every step of the way.